Davi-tech Media. Subscribe to Davi-tech Media.
It's very sad that, I'm very concerned that people don't understand what power is. Politicians have a tendency of thinking that they own power. But if you look at the word power and take the P out and the R out, what remains in between is O. Ninkongole, you owe it to the people. But how do you behave when you owe people? There's a certain decorum you carry yourself with. So to me, it is very important that our politicians start behaving that they don't own power, but they owe the power to the people. And they have the responsibility. That's why the P and the R in the word power is for the people, and we have a responsibility to help the people. And what stays between those two letters is OWE. I have a question for you. If you owe me money, would you walk around boasting in my presence? If the politician knows that he has received this power from the people, can a politician walk around boasting? Because you owe it to the people. So that knowledge needs to get into the minds of politicians, whether in opposition or in ruling. Humility is going to bring peace. If you are so humble, it's very difficult for you to take up a sword and start fighting. You're talking about political violence. Cadres should not be turned into dogs. I have 6 dogs here. If I had to release them right now, and as the owner of those dogs, and say, "Hello, go bite that person," the dogs will just go and start biting. So I have a responsibility as the leader of my entourage to preach peace, tranquility, and love. Now, at times, I'll tell you something about violence. Violence, psychologically, is a depiction of inadequacy. When you are inadequate, there's a certain behavioral pattern you have. So, let politicians start searching themselves. If they start pushing violence, they're just exhibiting their inadequacy in public. And it's very important the public should understand that violence is just a depiction of inadequacy. If you are surely settled, confirmed, and assured, why should you send people to fight? I've always believed in the value of education. It's very important that those that acquire the basic tenets of education take up the role of leadership. But I am also a bit concerned that at times education does not give you the actual value of leadership. There are people who have never been educated but very powerful leaders. So I think it has created a bit of segregation. But for the modern dynamics of this country, I think we are moving forward to a stage where it puts pressure on every political party to ensure that its citizenry is educated. So I like it in one way that it is going to push everyone who aspire for certain position to go through education. And it's very important, yeah.
Welcome to Davi-tech Media. If you are joining me for the first time, go ahead and click subscription button and hit that notification bell. Davi-tech Media, updating you. Davi-tech Media. Subscribe to Davi-tech Media. Davi-tech Media. Subscribe to Davi-tech Media.